Thinking about moving to Canada? Well, you're not alone. Each year, thousands of people from around the globe make the Great White North their new home. It's a land filled with opportunities, stunning landscapes, and a welcoming atmosphere. But before you pack your bags and book your flight, there are a few things you might want to know. In this video, we'll be diving into the top 10 things you should consider before making your move to Canada. We've gathered these insights from folks who have already made the journey, so you'll be getting the real deal. We'll talk about the weather, the multicultural society, the healthcare and education systems, the job market, and even important etiquettes and customs. We'll also discuss the housing situation and the cost of living, and of course the language. So buckle up and get ready for a fun and informative journey. Stay tuned to know the top 10 things you should consider before making your move to Canada. Firstly, prepare for the Canadian weather. Canada is known for its vast geographic diversity, and that extends to the weather as well. From the mild, rainy winters on the west coast to the severe cold and snow in the prairies and northern regions, each part of Canada has its unique weather patterns, so it's essential to invest in good quality winter clothing. We're talking about full-on thermal layers, insulating gloves, heavy-duty boots, and of course, a sturdy winter coat. But don't let the winter scare you off. Summers in Canada can be quite warm and enjoyable, with temperatures often reaching into the high 20s Celsius. It's a perfect time for outdoor activities like hiking, camping, and barbecuing. So whether you're catching a breathtaking sunrise over a frozen lake or enjoying a sunny afternoon in a city park, remember, embrace the weather. It's part of the Canadian experience. Secondly, Canada is a multicultural haven. Known as the mosaic of cultures, Canada is a place where cultural differences are celebrated, not just tolerated. This is a country where everyone's heritage is valued, making it a welcoming home for people from all corners of the globe. The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms safeguards multiculturalism, making it easier for immigrants to adapt and fit in. Here you'll find a range of cultural festivals, diverse culinary experiences and multilingual communities. From the vibrant Punjabi celebrations in Surrey to the lively Caribbean Carnival in Toronto, Canada thrives on its rich tapestry of cultures. This multicultural ethos extends to every aspect of Canadian life, from workplaces to schools, ensuring an inclusive environment where everyone can flourish. So, whether you're from Mumbai or Manila, Damascus or Dublin, you'll find a piece of your homeland in Canada. Diversity is Canada's strength, and you'll be a part of it. Thirdly, get familiar with Canada's healthcare system. A fundamental aspect of life in Canada is its publicly funded healthcare system known as Medicare. It's a point of pride for Canadians. This system ensures that everyone, whether you're a citizen or a permanent resident, has access to medically necessary healthcare services through their provincial or territorial health insurance plan. Now, it's important to understand that while the system is publicly funded, it doesn't mean everything is covered. Basic healthcare services like visits to family doctors or specialists are typically covered, but prescription medications, dental care and vision care often require private insurance or out-of-pocket payment. Despite these costs, the aim of the Canadian healthcare system is to ensure that everyone has access to the care they need without financial hardship. It's a system built on the belief that good health is a fundamental human right. Healthcare in Canada is a right, not a privilege. Fourthly, Canada boasts a strong education system. It's a nation that places a high value on learning, and this is clear in the quality of education from primary school right through to university. Canadian schools are known for their dedication to academic excellence and for nurturing the intellectual growth and critical thinking skills of their students. For those who dream of higher education, Canada is home to some of the world's top universities. These institutions offer a wide range of programs and degrees, and many offer opportunities for research and hands-on learning experiences. But what's especially worth noting for those planning to move to Canada is that the country is committed to providing equal opportunities for all. This includes immigrants and their children, who are welcomed into the education system with open arms. So whether your goal is to ensure a strong education for your children or to pursue your own academic dreams, Canada's education system can help make it a reality. Education in Canada opens doors to endless possibilities. Fifthly, understand the job market in Canada. It's dynamic and diverse, with opportunities spanning across various sectors. The industries that are always on the lookout for talent include healthcare, tech, and natural resources. Each of these sectors offers a range of positions, from entry-level to executive. Healthcare is particularly in demand, with a constant need for doctors, nurses, and health technicians. Tech industry, on the other hand, is a hotbed for software developers, IT specialists, and data analysts. As for the natural resources sector, jobs in mining, forestry, and energy are plentiful. As for resources available to aid your job search, there's plenty to choose from. Government websites, job portals, and networking events are just a few of the tools you can utilize. Remember, your skills, qualifications, and experience will play a big role in your job hunt. With the right skills and determination, you can thrive in the Canadian job market. Sixthly, Canadians are known for their manners. The nation prides itself on being polite, respectful, and courteous. A simple please, thank you, or sorry goes a long way here. In fact, Canadians are often teased for their overuse of the word sorry. It's not just a stereotype, it's a cultural norm rooted in the Canadian values of respect and consideration for others. Respect for personal space is another key aspect of Canadian etiquette. Canadians value their personal bubble, and it's important to maintain a reasonable distance during conversations. Invading someone's personal space is considered impolite and can make people uncomfortable. Punctuality is also highly valued in Canada. Whether it's for a business meeting or a casual get-together, Canadians appreciate it when you're on time. Being late is seen as disrespectful and could leave a negative impression. So remember, when you're navigating social situations in Canada, politeness, respect for personal space, and punctuality are key. When in Canada, do as the Canadians do. Seventhly, consider the cost of living in Canada. The cost of living varies greatly depending on the city. For instance, cities like Vancouver and Toronto are known for their high housing costs, while places like Ottawa and Quebec City are much more affordable. When it comes to housing, whether you're renting or buying, prices can fluctuate based on location, size, and type of home. Then there's the cost of everyday items. A loaf of bread, a litre of milk, a dozen eggs. These costs might seem trivial, but they add up, and they can be quite different from what you're used to in your home country. But don't let these numbers scare you off. Yes, living in Canada can be pricey, especially in certain cities. However, with careful budgeting and strategic planning, you can find a balance that works for you. Remember, it's not just about surviving, but thriving. Living in Canada can be affordable with the right planning. Eighthly, let's talk language. Now, Canada is a bilingual country with English and French as its two official languages. While you can get by with only one, having a working knowledge of both can open up more opportunities for you. You'll find that most Canadians speak English, but in some regions, like Quebec, French is predominantly spoken. So, if you're planning to move to such areas, brushing up on your French can be beneficial. But don't worry if you're not fluent yet. Canada offers numerous resources for newcomers to learn English or French. There are language classes, both in person and online, and many are government funded. You can also find community centres that offer language exchange programs. Remember, language isn't just about communication, it's about understanding the culture, the people, and the nuances of your new home. So take the time to learn, practice, and immerse yourself in these languages. Language is a key to your new life in Canada. Lastly, Canada is welcoming you. We've covered a lot of ground today, from understanding the dynamic weather patterns to appreciating the beautiful tapestry of Canadian multiculturalism. We've also delved into the robust healthcare and education systems and got a glimpse of the promising job market. We've tackled some of the quintessential Canadian etiquettes and customs that make this country so unique and heartwarming. We've navigated through the realities of housing and the cost of living, which, like anywhere else, require careful planning and budgeting. We've even touched upon the importance of language, a key tool in your integration journey. But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Moving to a new country, especially one as diverse and expansive as Canada, is a big decision. It comes with many considerations, challenges, and exciting opportunities. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Your Canadian adventure awaits.